have, which is these two rivers, and we are actually using the rivers. I'm not sure exactly. I can take you to the river, so you can see where the
Our time will be your time.
because actually it will take us just a couple of minutes, just 5 minutes. Okay, so let me just.
It's a government initiative.
It's the government initiative and the city of Beograd initiative.
We have investors.
Yes, Mr. Alabar, Mohamed Alabar, MRT, the guy who built Burj Khalifa and the buying.
Of course, 100%.
Yes. So see, this is the building we're at right now. That's the building. So this whole development here,
Amazing.
100 hectares of land, and
Is everything already there? Just a part.
the building over there in the corner is the railway station. So you have tracks. So it's an operating railway station which we are removing by the end of 2019. All of this used to be buildings. We managed to demolish 241 buildings. Modern, small, doesn't matter. So we demolished the wall. So it's an area which is clean right now. This building here is that the residential towers. We already started building. You'll see it now. Here is a W hotel. In the next 2 months we're going to have a groundbreaking ceremony. Yes. And this is also the tower which is going to have the St. Regis Hotel. Also 5 months more. So again, St. Regis Hotel is located here. W Hotel here. These are the two residential towers. And this is the shopping mall, which is going to be directly occupied by 180,000 square meters. And Your Excellency, Your Highness, this is the biggest shopping mall in the region. This is just, some kind of a commercial space, restaurants, and things like that. This is River Sava. And just past the river here is the River Danube. So Belgrade lies on two international rivers, Danube and Sava. International rivers, not as many cities. We're actually the idea is to bring Belgrade down to Turkey, because this is our biggest port, if you that information. This is the project, 2.5 kilometers. Well, listen, we already finished 15 years, just as a show off. Yes. And in the springtime, we put together the design. In springtime, it's going to be. Basically, this is the showroom. So whoever wants to buy the apartment, whoever wants to come commercially, basically they can get all the information at the office is there. So basically, this is something that is served only for this purpose. Now we are demolishing all the buildings behind us, and we're actually exiting out the river. All of this, the first phase, this part over here, is almost clean of any of the buildings. So basically, the development of the first buildings will be exist for residential towers. The W hotel, the tower here, the shopping mall, and there is one more building here. I think it's plot 13, the commercial building. 18, sorry.
You're saving the historic buildings?
Yes, we are saving all of them. We preserve the history of the city. This is one of the oldest cities in Europe. Centuries. We have the nice fortress, which is called Kalemegdan, which is somewhere here. But I'll show you right now. You'll see.
You've just been there.
You've been there. Okay. So that's one of the oldest. So the idea is basically to bring back life onto the river. This is the old part of Belgrade. This is New Belgrade. So New Belgrade is the part of the city which is built up. So we are bringing all new together. For us, it's a new impulse for the construction industry. And I also serve as the chairman of the board of Serbia, our national air carrier. We are dominated by far. We are 49% owned by Etihad. So basically, we have the network of Erica. We have bought some new aircraft. So we are the biggest hub in the region right now. And we are exponentially growing as a national. That's the first step. New destinations, new people coming in. The more you're connected, the better relationship you're building with these countries. And there is one more thing which is very important. Serbia has the free trade agreements with a lot of the countries worldwide. So we are getting into the EU, but we are still not a member of the EU, which is very convenient. So we have the free trade agreement with the EU, Russia, Belarus, Kazakhstan, Turkey, and the preferential status with the US. other country in the world has that. So by investing in Serbia, we have cheap but skillful labor force. You can actually sell your products, you know, a billion plus people market with no customs of any sort. And that's the biggest advantage. I mean, we need to promote that. Always let people know about it, but we have to promote it. And I was the advisor to the Prime Minister, and still I am informally, for economy and finance. So we started negotiating with the Arab Emirates, the investors in there. So we have Air Serbia as one of the investments. We have Belgrade Waterfront as the other investment. We have some investments in agriculture, in the defense industry as well, and everything moves very well. So we are very pleased with the way it goes. And if you find an interest, of course, to come again, to be here.
I think we talked about that yesterday, bringing investors to Saudi. Yesterday, so that
If you
opportunities.
look at Serbia, we are strategically with the best located country in this part of Europe. So the Chinese know that they are investing here. And everybody know that because simply if you want to get into Europe from that part of the world, you have to cross over in Serbia one way or another. You have two rivers, you have a natural hub, the biggest airport here, you have the biggest airline here, and it makes perfect sense. From the strategic / geographical point of view, do you mind, I'll show you just this safety deposit box, but do you mind if we just walk on the river? So during the bombing in 1992, we had the bombing in the
That's the jury.
So pretty much all of the important things were lost because it's. So we preserve the history, as you can see, from this building onward. We are preserving history, but we are bringing something new. The 250 meters of the promenade. So don't pay attention to these, boats, etc., because we are going to remove them all. Now you can imagine 2.5 kilometers of the promenade going all the way there. See, this is the jury. I remember when Alabara came to Istanbul for the first time. I took a boat personally again. So I was convincing him to invest in Beograd. He just saw the two rivers and he said, listen, with so much water, I cannot make a mistake. So this is the river Sava. This is the fortress that you've been to. This is New Belgrade. It's huge development. The main E75 corridor 10 in Europe, going from Turkey through Greece and Bulgaria towards. What we're going to keep it, but we're going to of course isolate so you don't see the noise. So you're going to put there is like a rubber thing, and we are expanding it. We have two more lines. To be huge development, and we already started actually. No, there was the investor. The investor is doing the actually. Infrastructure will probably cost around 250 million euros, but then you you include in the cost the traffic, the roads, the sewage system, the water system, and everything else. The services and everything else. Of course, see, this is actually also part of the railway station. So we are relocating that springtime next year. So we are moving on the relocation of these buildings, but we never wanted to waste time. So basically, it's we are removing, but we are starting with the construction at the same time.
How long it took you from the first meeting when you said Autор until you became a...
You will ask me that. You know what he told me? I'll tell you. No, I'll tell you, but you ask him. He said to me, listen, 3 to 5 years before we started the project. You know when we met? March last year.
Oh, really? Wow.
So it was actually we met in October 2013, but the agreement to move forward with the project was made in March last year. So from March to September, when we had the groundbreaking ceremony, a year and a half, we managed to demolish 241 building that was here.
So privately owned?
Privately owned.
And they were both?
Yes, privately owned. Then to do the design of the buildings, also to put the whole urbanism together. All of that in only a year and a half. Nobody knows.
Master plan was done by...
Master plan was done by RTKL, by Alabar. This building tower is going to be located in the tallest building. We're going to start with the groundbreaking ceremony there in the next 2 months or so.
It's over there.
Danube River, if you look, the river going that way, so you see the woods at the end. Actually, that's the left part of the left side of the Danube River. So Danube is there. So you have E75 going this way, and you have the 2 international rivers, so strategically, logistics-wise, there is no better place than here.
I have a feeling we're going to see each other very soon.
The moment you tell me to come, I'll come. It's going to be my great pleasure. And I thank you very much for your time. It was my great pleasure. Pa Beograd na vodi je projekat koji očigledno privlači veliku pažnju. Pažnju ljudi koji dolaze, posećuju Srbiju, posećuju Beograd. Ovo nije prvi jedini put, sticajem okolnosti ste vi ovo snimili, ali mi svakodnevno imamo investitore koji dolaze u Beograd, koji žele se upoznati s ovim projektom, koji je ipak najveći projekat u ovom delu Evrope i mi naravno to koristimo, imamo čime se pohvalimo, što se ne bi onda pohvalili. Kao što ste vidjeli, radovi teku po planu, čak smo za ovih mjesec dana, 7 dana pre roka, dakle za samo mjesec dana 7 dana smo već uštedili, postavljanje šipova ide svojim tokom i ukoliko sve bude po planu, mi ćemo u naredna 2 meseca imati radove za ove prve 2 stambene kule već iznad zemlje, tako će građani to moći da vide, ali za kulu, u veliku kulu i za hotel W u naredna 2 meseca takođe planiramo da krenemo sa kopanjem, dakle sa pripremnim radovima. Dakle, negde na proleće, mart, april mesec imat ćemo za sve ove zgrade već radove iznad zemlje i to će biti, da kažem, najvidljiviji deo ovog projekta. Naravno, tu ne stajemo, radi se dizajn tržnog centra, tu očekujem da ćemo negde u septembru mesecu sledeće godine krenuti da radimo na izgradnji tog centra i promenada, radi se projekat, tako da na proleće, kada se steknu vremenski uslovi, očekujem da ćemo krenuti na produživanje, odnosno proširenje ove promenade, jer pogledajte ovih 250 metara, dakle, kada tako bude bilo za svih 2,5 kilometra, to će potpuno da Beograd dovede do reke i da Beograđani imaju priliku da uživaju u pogledu na reku Savu.
A kakvi su utisci stranaca kad dođe? Evo sad između ostalog i princa. Šta?
Pa ne znam da ste imali priliku da čujete, dakle, on je jednostavno impresioniran. Ja sam u relativno kratkom vremenskom periodu njemu rekao i šta je Beograd do sada uradio i po pitanju prirodnih zona i po pitanju razvoja infrastrukture i po pitanju projekta koji su vezani za upravljanje otpadom. Dakle, sve ono što je infrastrukturno veoma važno. Rijad, s druge strane, ima ogromne projekte koji su vezani za razvoj infrastrukture, vezani za razvoj nekretnina takođe. To su, i kao što ste čuli, dobio sam i poziv da posetim Rijad u narednih nekoliko meseci, vrlo rado ću to i uraditi. Što više iskustava razmenjujemo, što više učimo od drugih, a primenjujemo u našem gradu, naravno poštujući našu istoriju i našu kulturu, mislim da svi možemo da dobijemo. Ova autobuska stanica, inače to samo da vam kažem, da ne bude ovaj deo Lastine stanice bi trebalo već na proleće ne bude tu, tako da ćemo potpuno očistiti i ovaj deo i omogućiti da možda se već krene gradnje.
Kad je reč o ovom tramvajskom mostu, najavljivali ste proširenje, tako?
Proširenje jeste i ne samo da sam najavljivao, na tome se radi. Projektant je već izabran koji radi tehnička rešenja. Dakle, s jedne strane ćemo raditi na smanjenju buke ovog mosta, s obzirom da je ovo most koji je već 60 godina star, ali s druge strane ćemo raditi na proširenju tog mosta, dakle proširenje u 2 nove trake, tunel pored Ekonomskog fakulteta koji izlazi na bulevar Despota Stefana. To je projekat. S druge strane radimo na proširenju i na novoj raskrsnici koja će biti vezana tamo pored onog jevrejskog dela i mislim da će to onda biti jedan saobraćajni put koji će umnogome olakšati putovanje Beograđana koji žive u Mirjevu, Pančevu i drugim delovima grada, dakle neće morati kroz Francusku ulicu da prolaze pa dođu do Novog Beograda, nego direktno tunelom na ovaj most i onda u bulevar Zorana Đinđića.
A da li će o nekim eventualnim investicijama biti reči u Rijadu ili već ovde u Beogradu i da li su zainteresovani za ovo?
Znate kako, vidjeli ste, ja mislim, ne mogu da budem, da unapred donosim neke zaključke, ali vidite koliko je princ bio zadovoljan onim što je video. Vrlo je važno, informacija koja je njega najviše zanimala, od trenutka kada ste dogovorili sa gospodinom Malabarom da krenete u projekat, pa do trenutka realizacije koliko je trebalo. Ja sam mu rekao, uprkos očekivanjima gospodina Labara da treba 3 do 5 godina, mi smo to uradili za 1,5 godina. To njemu bilo najvažnije. Jer kroz taj podatak pokazujete koliko ste sposobni da preuzmete odgovornost, da ispunite obećanje za ono što ste preuzeli, da realizujete neke ideje i da stvorite uslove za realizaciju ovako velike investicije. To je ono što je nova slika Beograda, nova slika Srbije, to je ono čemu Vlada Republike Srbije radi, na čemu mi svi radimo da kada dođe investitora, nije lako privući njih. Kada već dođu, tad im treba omogućiti da tu i ostanu, da zaposle naše ljude, da zaposle našu industriju, da jednostavno svi od toga imamo koristi. To je taj ekonomski oporavak naše zemlje, s jedne strane fiskalna konsolidacija koju završavamo polako, a s druge strane rast koji mora dođe kroz nove investicije, kroz nova radna mesta, izgradnja ovog Beograda na vodi, sve su domaća preduzeća i to je obećanje koje smo dali, koje smo ispunili. Dakle, naši građevinski radnici rade na tome, zarađuju platu, posle troše. To je to. To je oporavak ekonomije, to je rast ekonomije, to je privredna reforma o kojoj smo pričali.